We estimate that almost half of the Somali population, 3.7 million people, are affected by this crisis, and of whom 2.8 million people live in the south, the most seriously affected area. It is likely that tens of thousands will have already died, the majority of these being children. Somalia is facing its worst food security crisis in the last 20 years. It's at the epicenter of a regional food crisis. This desperate situation requires urgent action to save lives. Humanitarian operations in Somalia are difficult but not impossible. More than ever, Somali people need and deserve our full attention. I think that we're facing in Somalia a number of factors. First of all, the economic recession has led to a reduction in humanitarian assistance, and it's very easy to put Somalia in the too difficult to deal with basket and to let it drop off the agenda. And I think that's been a major factor. In terms of the Shabab and the US restrictions, I know that the USAID and US officials are working very hard to find ways of providing support, not to circumvent their own legislation, but to find ways of making it more, making assistance more accessible to us. And I'm very hopeful that they can find ways of increasing support along with other donors.
If funding is not made available for humanitarian interventions now, the famine is likely to continue and spread. The overall requirement is $1.6 billion. For Somalia, roughly $300 million is needed in the next 2 months to provide an adequate response to famine-affected areas.
Our support has gone to Somalia as well and will continue to do so. The challenge has been access for the humanitarian agencies, particularly in the south and the central region, and it's been blocked deliberately as a matter of policy by al-Shabaab. And al-Shabaab is principally responsible for exacerbating the consequences of the drought situation by preventing its own people from being able to access critically needed assistance.
هذا كنا يا هي إلهي